Hello beautiful eyeshadow lovers and panning fanatics. This is the Partners in Cream Project Pan, which was created by Steph and Dalin, who will of course be linked down below, and there is a Project Pan playlist linked down below in case you want to go ahead and start binge watching. Now this playlist is only from this year and we've been doing it since last year. This is one of the best project pans that I've been involved in because you get to use up basically everything other than powder products, and I have a lot of those. Yay. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start. First and foremost, I have this ColourPop Super Shock blush in the shade Ooh, She's Blushing. This was a Bretman Rock collab. I have used it 3 times this month, which in total I've used it 6 times. I have not weighed this because I don't want to. I just want to finish it. Maybe I would feel better if I weighed it, but I like seeing also the tallies to make sure that I know that I'm using it. Even if I use it 3 times a month for the next 12 months, at least I've used it 36 times, which is 36 more times than I would if I wasn't in this project. Alright, next I have the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I have used this 5 times this last month, which in total I have used it 13 times. It has a little hair in it, gross. But this is it. I already hit pan in it last year, but I do want to complete it. It's going to take me a long time. This next product is the one thing I'm mad about. This is the MAC Soft Paint Pot. No, it's the MAC Paint Pot in Painterly. I worked on Soft Ochre last year, so my brain is still on Soft Ochre. But this is how much I have left in it. I've used it 10 times this last month, which in total I've used it 19 times. Oh my goodness, I have so little left, and today is technically March 25th, and if I had until April 10th to do this video, I would finish it, but it's just going to be an empty for next month, and at least I'll feel some sort of progression. Alright, and last but certainly not least, out of the products that I have yet to either hit my goal on or finish, this is the Revlon Matte Lipstick in Seduction. I actually got this from Emily and Max. I'm going to link her down below. My goal is to use this 50 times. I used it 16 times, which in total I used it 20 times. I have 30 more uses. If you've been on my channel for a good minute, you'll know for about 2 weeks I had a cold sore and it was gross, and I refused to wear lipstick during that time. I don't know anybody that would, but I should have finished this last month too, but I obviously didn't. I'm bummed. Next month I'm hoping to have the paint pot and the lipstick done. Let's hope. Alright, now I am bringing in 2 products. Oh, I didn't even talk to you about my empties. How dare I? I have this primer, but sample size primer in Tarte Base Tape Hydrating Primer. Now I use this 23 times. This smelled of coconut, so I assumed it has coconut in it, which my skin does not like coconut in skincare. So it broke out semi-harshly. Yeah, and by semi, I think I had like 4 or 5 pimples along this area because of this. I used it 23 times, almost the whole time as a hand lotion because, again, my face broke out, but my hands love it, so go figure. And last but certainly not least, I knew that I would be finishing it up by, oh, by the way, this primer, come to think of it, if it had 23 uses as a hand lotion, it should have had so much as a face primer. Think about that. Sorry. Back to this. This is the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer in the shade CW01. I used it 24 times altogether before I completed it. I used it as an eye primer. I don't necessarily use concealer a lot, especially like some like these. This one was too warm tone for my skin. Either that or it was just too deep. Either way, I didn't use it as concealer. I used it as an eye primer. Okay, but now I can actually talk to you guys about my roll-ins. Can you tell I'm excited? First and foremost, I have this Jaunty Blue eyeliner in the shade Dark Brown. Now we get this in an Ipsy or a BoxyCharm, but it's $5. It's so amazing. And I have it in my brows today, and it's the perfect shade. I will definitely be buying these again, but hear me out. Now, if I touch my eyebrows throughout the day, this gets everywhere. But if I go throughout the day and I don't touch it, it doesn't fade. So it's like very touchy, but I love it. So I will be keeping tallies, and I'll make a mark to show you guys in the next update to see how much I use of it. It takes me a while to sharpen it because all I have to do is like a couple strokes in here and then like 2 or 3 strokes down here, which I say every like 2 or 3 times I sharpen it. Ooh, excuse me, but that's not very much. Lip liners, I go through lip liners like nobody's business, but eyebrow pencils, it's gonna take me a minute. All right, last but not least, the product that I'm going to bring in. This is the Victoria's Secret Noir, like Noir, Noir. I'm French. I don't know how to speak French. This is the Tease perfume. I have had this for way too long. I only have so little left in it. This separates on the inside. Like, I'm shaking it up right now and you can see it separating from itself, right? And when it looks murky, right? It's gross, right? Okay. And I don't specifically like it by itself. So I actually mix it in with something that I found at TJ Maxx. This is the Indulgent Moments Jasmine, Petals, and Cedarwood. See, I'm trying to memorize things. But these two together smell so stinking amazing. I initially bought this just for itself, and I like it, but I like it even better with this. So I'm kind of sad now that this is leaving and I have so much of this left. Oh, and what I was going to do is like take this cap off and pour some into here to mix it to make it like a fillet, but I can't take the lid off of this, so that's fine. Alright, this is it for me. Please go check out everybody in the playlist. I have met so many wonderful and amazing creators. Geniuses, okay? Some of you guys are brilliant in how you use up items and just taking it in and taking it out the next month because you've already finished it. You guys are amazing. So props to you guys, because I can't. You know what? I used to do that. I used to turn and burn, and now I don't know why. Probably because I don't really wear a lot of makeup anymore. Any hoo-hoo bear. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys!